Well, hey everybody, welcome back and welcome to Nevada. That's right, man, I am so happy to finally be out of those hot temperatures down there in the Mojave. And so we worked our way up north here to an altitude right around 7,000 feet. So for example, right now it is just an absolutely gorgeous day, 72 degrees, a little bit of cloud cover. Perfect day for exploring abandoned mines. So why Nevada? Well, number one, Nevada is the largest mineral producing state in the United States. Number two, Nevada has over 300 named mountain ranges in the state, and most of them run north to south. And finally, number three, and this is the most important one, guys, Nevada has more abandoned mines, tunnels, adits, portals, incline shafts, and open pits than any other state in the United States. So knowing that, that's going to give us a lot of locations to explore for the rest of this summer going into fall. And then after that, once it gets snowy and ugly up here, then we're going to work our way back down to the desert for this coming winter. Okay, so what are we going to do today? Well, I got two for you. But we're going to have to do these a little bit different, and here's why. You know, if you guys watched my previous videos, what we do typically is we scratch around on the outside and we kind of try to figure out, why the miners chose that particular location, and I show you the outside of the mine. Well, I can't do that with these two today, folks, because they're really close to a residential area, and I don't want some kids to watch my video on YouTube that may know where this location is, and then they all jump on their bicycles and pedal on over there and get themselves in trouble. So I don't want that. So to avoid that, what we're going to do today is we're just going to start things off immediately inside the tunnel, inside the portal, and we'll go from there. Okay? So with that said, let's get started. I'll see you in there. All right, I just climbed down into the portal here, and looking up ahead in front of us, you can see it's there's a little bit of water in there. Looks like we're going to get into a wet mine here. Now, in previous episodes, I explained to you folks how bad air works. So in mines like this, it's my personal preference, but you see here, I like to wear my meter right about knee level, so that it can detect gases at a lower level in the mine rather than right up there by my face, because I want that meter going off ahead of time. So, all right, well, let's get started and check out this old mine. Already we've got some rail in here, and it's a bit foggy. You're going to have that sometimes in these mines. And take a look at the size of the air duct here. It's about 16 inches in diameter. Maybe if I can walk on the rail here, I don't have to get a wet foot. That'd be nice. Yeah. I'll just take it slow. I can just stay right on the rail. Maybe keep dry. For a little ways anyways. Well, now because of the size of the vent pipe, that tells me more than likely we're going to get into some really substantial workings up here. Yeah, this is kind of nice. I'm just walking the rail. There we go. Oh, I'm already seeing footprints. There was somebody up in here at one time. See if I can adjust that a little bit better. So as we're walking here, I'm looking at the geology around us. We're going through granite. And the problem is with this type of granite, when it comes in contact with air over a period of time, it disintegrates. And that's what can make mines like this really dangerous. I'm already feeling kind of a breeze coming from in front of us here. So there must be a shaft or something up ahead, and that's a good sign because that tells me that it's going to be cleaning out that bad air and getting fresh oxygen into this mine. Quite the long tunnel we got here. So if this starts to get pretty boring, I may break away until we can get into some more interesting areas. Well, absolutely no. We've got oh, that's it, folks. That is it. Oh, let me turn my flash. There we go. It would appear they blasted this shut. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's as far as it goes. They blasted this one shut. Well, darn, I really thought we could go a little bit further. Well, it may come up around that corner over there. I'm going to shut off the camera for now. I'll meet back up with you folks in a minute. Okay, back again. So yeah, I set the camera equipment down and I scrambled up these rocks up here. You're going to have to take my word for it. You see where it kind of goes up to that raise and drops down? It completely seals off the tunnel on the other side there. What they did is there's drill holes all up on the ceiling right in there, and they drilled out the back of the mine and blasted it shut. So that's going to be the end of this one. Another one, darn it, short and sweet. I had bigger hopes for this one, folks. Well, all right, let's. We're not done yet. Let's work our way back out of this one and head on over to another adit. I'll see you outside. Okay, we're at adit number 2, and yeah, I gotta tell you folks, I had much bigger expectations for that last one. Wow, this one's a nice big mine. It's probably, I'm gonna say 5 feet across on the floor and a good 7 feet high. Nice big adit. And you see here how we get into this. Let me point this out to you. Between this. See, in Nevada mines, this is the stuff you run into. Okay, this is granite, and it's really soft. And when it comes, like I said, when it comes in contact with air, it just falls apart. Got to be really careful in some of these mines. We'll watch out for that. Looks like we got a bit of a collapse here. What's that on the ground there? Oh. Yeah, just what's left of an old tamping rod. See that? Okay. And we had a bit of a collapse right through this section. Looks like they started to drift off to the left, and that's as far as it goes. What do we got there? Oh, it's an old lantern battery. And let's look up here. Yep, just what's left is some old tarp. Okay, let's continue on. So one time they did have a rail in this one with spikes holding it down. Took the rail out and left the cross ties. That's typical. Ooh, lots of nice cool air blowing through this one. Don't have to worry about bad air. We're getting a real nice breeze. By the size of the waste rock pile outside, this one should be pretty good size. You see the vein that they're following here. This is what they're going after. I pointed out to you. It's probably about 4 foot at this point. Okay, moving on. So far, nothing too exciting. Just a bunch of cross ties on the floor. And what do we got up here? Oh, looks like what's left of some old compressor pipe. Okay. It looks like, yep, we are turning a little bit to the left. See how we got right here, we just got into a layer of that granite. Gets pretty crumbly through them areas. All right, let's get past that. I just felt a slight uptick in the moisture level. It's getting a little more damp. You can kind of see it on the floor here. Still nice and cool with a breeze though. And very hollow and echoey. It's always good. I'll be curious to see when we finally get back up in here if they're going to be working this vein off to the left, or are they going to be coming into a intersection point with some stoping. Lots of rat turds on the floor. The critters have been making this a home. Okay, what do we got here? Coming into a big room. Oh yeah, big. All right. And a bunch of timbering off to our left and off to our right. They were starting to work this direction and then they quit. The size of them boreholes. Give you an idea. What's this up here? An old oil canister? Yeah, it looks like from maybe the 70s or 80s. All right, turning back around. Phillips heavy duty, Phillips 66 premium motor oil. All right, we got into a timbered section here. XA21, interesting. And off to our left, a little drift going off this way, but I don't think it goes too far because I'm kind of seeing where it comes to an end. We've got a, here's an ore pass up above us here. So we got some workings higher up. That's a good sign. Okay. Well, let's go this way. Usually I abide by the right-hand rules, but I just kind of had the feeling that this one here is going to peter out. And that's exactly what it does. But it does go up into a stoked out area up above. Or we may come back and revisit that later. And over here, what do we got? That's the end of that. All right. Oh, we've got some, here's some bunch of old dynamite fuse hanging off the wall here. So there's this manway above our head, and then there was that ore pass where we came from. Let's work our way back to that timbered section and see if there's a way to get higher up on this so we can go up that ore pass, see if we can get to the upper levels. Okay. All right, coming back into the timbered section, and there's a bunch of looks like some more fuse laying there. This is cool. Oh, these timbers look like they were just installed yesterday. See, I promised you guys some bigger mines. Here we go. I'm really digging this. Well, somebody was here in 2001. Let's see what they're working here. Yeah, that's why they made that timbered section. It went through more of that really crumbly granite. All right, let's. Oh wow. We're at 348. So good chances, because we got 350 on the wall here. $350 more feet to the back of the mine. And I can see where they were probably in here in the 70s and 80s, spray painting these different areas off, reworking this. Okay, what do we got here? Looks like they were starting to make another ore pass and stopped right there. But look at how wide this vein, or this ore body they're working across here, all the way. Quite substantial. And we're coming into a big area here. Oh yeah. Up there. And I'll be darned, I see some light up ahead. And what do we got? Turns to the left here. And goes back that way. Nope, don't need you right now, Mr. Laser. Okay. Wow, we're into a really, really big stoped out area. Look at this, folks. Wow. Holy cow. That goes way back up in there. This is quite the ballroom. Let me show you right up above my head here. Okay. We got one going off to the right. Let's stay on the one in the middle here. And one off to the left. With a whole bunch of air compressor line. All right, I can see daylight up here, so let's look at that real quick. Oh yeah, it's an open stope. Okay, let's work back around. We'll take a look over here, off to the right. Just another passage towards that open stoped area. All right, turning back around. Now we're going to go take the left. Bunch of wire in here, and we got a passage off to the right and a passage to the left with a whole bunch of timbering. Well, I think we should continue on here with let's keep the right hand rules going. Big, wow. Here so you can see where we got into those upper levels. Big stoped out area. With a bunch of timbering up there. We definitely got another level above us. Not quite sure yet how we can get to it. We'll keep on going. Oh yeah, okay, here's the man way to it. Oh, we found her. That's how you get to the next level. All right, so you got to see that tiny little wire right there holding that ladder on. All right, who wants to be the first person to climb up that? Yeah. And looking down to our right, we got a winds and an ore pass. That means we've got levels below us, folks. Wow. A little bit of a raise right here. And they kind of cleaned out that area. Look at the geology up in there. See those? See all the layers in that rock? I'm seeing a lot of silver galena running through that quartz. That's really pretty. Okay. Now let's get back to that timbered section. I wonder where that ore pass goes. Oh, we'd need a rope to get down there. Okay, we're back to that section where they had all of the timbers laying on the ground here. So let's work up into this drift. And it looks like we're coming to a collapse. Yep. Oh. You know, I'll bet what they did is they blasted this out, but they just never came back up in here and mucked it. It's still laying here from the day that they blasted it. Because it's, yeah, it's all from those upper workings that we just saw above us. They just never mucked it out. Okay, turning back around. Okay, I'm going to work my way back to that ballroom, and I'm going to look around a little bit, see if we can find our way to that upper level. Okay, back again. So a minute ago, I was right down there. Remember, we looked up this this long pile of waste rock here, and you can see we're in a big open stoped area here. Goes out that way, and they worked up into there, and then over here to my right, they worked it pretty heavily right through here and up there, all the way above us. Okay. Let's work our way back to that other ballroom. Yeehaw, like a sled. All right, back here should be this other big room, and then we've got that, we're back to that ladder. Yeah, here we're back into that other big stoped out area. Okay. There's just really no way to truly absorb the depth and the size of some of these areas by just watching a video. I wish you all were here. Now, all right, so here's one passage that we haven't taken yet. And this goes to another ore pass. And that's it, as far as it goes. Okay, I'll meet you folks back at that ladder. All right, I'm back over here by the ladder, and I was able to climb halfway up, but you see how this ladder here, it used to be sitting on top of this 6x6, but not any longer. That tells me that up on top up there, they've got it somehow lashed to that upper beam, and I don't know how well they have that fixed. So as much as I'd like to get up into these upper workings, I can see a bunch of timbering up in there. I don't trust putting my weight on that ladder. Now, if it was sitting on top of this 6x6, that'd be a different story. So, okay, we're gonna work our way back out. And if I see something interesting, guys, that's right, I'll hit record. How you doing? What's going on? Huh? Where you going? Where are you going? What? What are you doing? Huh? Where are you going? You just coming to check me out? Okay. Let's go. All right, we'll go this way. Are you oh, we're following you? Okay. We're following you then, I guess, huh? All right. Oh, he's fast. I can't even run that fast. You working our way out? Oh, you know, I got a hiding spot. All right, well, thanks for coming along on another adventure, folks. That's going to be pretty much it for this one. Yeah, I told you that they've got bigger mines up here. That's why I was anxiously looking forward to getting up to Nevada. Lots of cool stuff to explore. Okay, well, I'm going to get on out of here. Again, thanks for coming along, and I do appreciate all my new subscribers. We'll see you next weekend. Take care now. Bye-bye.